Hello, my name is Robert Kimano, Head of Network Engineering at NetFoundry, and I'm going to demonstrate two things today. The first is bulk upload via CSV for Azure Virtual WAN sites, and the second will be the ability to bulk deploy to the customer's Azure account once they have all of their subscription information filled out for each of the sites. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and display the format for our CSV file. So you see we have a CSV file here, and I'm going to show both sites that have full information, i.e. the name, the resource group name, the Azure Virtual WAN ID, public IP address, the BGP peering address, and the BGP ASN numbers defined. And then I'm also going to show a minimally configured site which doesn't have any of the Azure specific information pre-filled that we can then fill in our staged area before deployment. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and close this file and don't save. And we'll go ahead, and the first thing we need to do is to go ahead and to log into our NetFoundry console account. And sign in, log in. Okay, and now we are on the dashboard. So you want to make sure that you have a network defined, which we do, called test AVW. If you don't, you can add a network right there. And go ahead and close that. And then we want to go to manage endpoints and then manage AVW sites. Okay, as we can see, there's no AVW sites defined. And so we'll go ahead and click on the add button. And we're going to do a bulk upload. So we're going to click on the bulk create sites. And now we're going to go ahead and grab our CSV file. Try and drop that in. And you'll see it change to click create to import CSV. We'll go ahead and click on create. And now those entries that we saw earlier in the process of being deployed into our system, imported rather. Okay. As you'll see, the 9 sites that we saw earlier that had full information are showing in a deployable state, whereas the one site that we only provide partial information is in a staged state. So while it's in that state, we can now go into our account and edit it. And assuming that we had provided a subscription into our system, these fields will now have populated with Azure resource groups. And so I'm going to select the resource group where my Azure Virtual WAN is located. And I'm going to grab the Azure Virtual WAN. And then I'm going to go ahead and provide a example public IP. And I'm going to provide my private BGP peering address. And as well as my BGP ASN number. Now we'll click on update. Okay, now you will see that all the sites are in a deployed state. And if we come over to the Azure Virtual WAN that we had set up in our account, you can see that we currently have no Azure Virtual WAN sites defined or uploaded to the system. And so now we are going to go back here And we can either individually select each one, or we can come up here and select sites here that we want to book. So this is going to go ahead and deploy all these sites at the same time to our Azure account. And we'll click on the deploy to Azure. And you'll see sites deployed, sites have been deployed. And we'll come over to our Azure account and do a refresh. And we'll see that the sites are being uploaded as we speak. Some of them are already in provision state. Just waiting on the one. Sometimes it takes just a little bit for them to finish provisioning in the virtual WAN. Give that a little bit to finish updating. And once they're finished, then the customer can choose to associate those sites to a hub at their leisure. And essentially, that's the end of the demo. We'll just give it some time here to finish the updating so we can see all of them in the provision state. Okay, we'll now see that all of the sites have finished provisioning. And that is the end of the demo. Thank you for joining me.